What's going on to all of my followers and viewers across the World Wide Web? This is your boy GC3, and I'm in the place to be here in lovely Arizona. I got a special guest that's going to be joining me on episode 22, and she's a very talented young lady who plays very hard. One of my favorite guards here in the 2024 class. I got Arizona Compass Preps, Misha Fusion.
Hi.
Misha, how you doing, Misha?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
I really appreciate you taking the time to join me on episode 22. So, how's your week going so far? How's everything going?
It's going pretty good. I can't wait to get another week done. But overall, it's going good. It's going good.
That's awesome. So, so far, like, how is your season going? I mean, it's you're going to Arizona Compass Prep, one of our state's top prep programs. I mean, how is it going? I know it's a gauntlet because you guys start your season in like what, September, October.
Yeah. My season's going pretty well. A few weeks ago, we just came back from Atlanta. We went 3-0. We played hard. We got a lot of girls recognition, which is really good. But so far, our season's going pretty well, and we got a few games coming up. Senior night is next month, so so excited.
Wow. It's flying by. I mean,
Yeah.
so like, with that senior, your senior campaign and in your high school career is almost done. What do you look forward to the most, this last leg of the season, whatever is left?
I'd say just pushing through all of the tournaments coming up. I'd say the traveling. I believe we are going to Chicago, our last tournament of the season. We're playing at PHH Prep coming up here in a few weeks. So I'd say just playing strong and getting through it is what I look forward to.
Awesome. So, you've took a non-traditional route in your high school career because normally indigenous athletes they'll stay at their home schools, represent, to stay and represent their community and go to a traditional high school. How was that transition for you from going from a regular high school to playing on the national stage in a prep school?
I'd say it was challenging for the first couple months, but I'd say it's totally worth it. Um, Given that I was at a public high school, I'd say it's very different from, the traditional way. I love it though. It's getting me stronger. I'm starting to play smarter. Um, just everything's so different, but I'd say it's really good. I think a lot of other native native girls, whoever should go prep. It'll make you a much better player, and it'll give you a lot of opportunities.
No, so that's awesome because I know, it's in my opinion, I always tell parents when they ask me, it's not a fit for everybody. I
Yeah,
mean, you have to go where it's going to be a fit for you and your family. And like example is I bring up my son. So my son's 11. He's an aspiring college football player, but like looking at where he would be most successful as a student and an athlete, he's probably going to end up going to a smaller high school just because academically he performs way better in a smaller classroom environment
yeah,
opposed to like my daughter who's 13. She loves the big school setting. Both of my kids are social butterflies, but my daughter really likes bigger crowds, more things to do, and where my son it's harder. So that's what I always, kind of advise, parents and their student athletes about finding a school is finding a place where you're going to be most successful at. And for you, I mean, you chose the prep route, and I mean, the result is, it kickstarted your college recruitment. And how was your, can you describe your college recruitment journey? And what made you choose, Park University where you signed?
So I actually had a couple of interests from other colleges, but the recruitment journey was kind of tough picking a school just because a lot of the other schools were really good programs. But I think what stood Park out for me was it felt like I actually belonged there. It felt like home. All the girls were very welcoming. The coaches are there for you whenever you need to talk to them. They help you improve a lot, and I've seen that with one of my former teammates from my college, not my college team, my club team. She's gotten so much better. She's a lot more vocal, and I feel like Park is one school that I think that where I belong.
No, and that's like super critical. Like I tell, parents and prospects who are going through their recruiting journey, they get, some of them will kind of get caught up with levels. And what I tell them is you're going to want to find the right fit. Especially, I know Coach York, he's an amazing coach, very active. And I think he's a heck of a recruiter. And I think, he really wanted you to be on campus and be a part of his program. So I think
Yeah,
that's what ultimately helped you make that decision, because I know you were receiving, interest and offers from a lot of different schools. And for you, that was the fit. So what are you planning, do you know what you're planning to study there, at the next level?
human exercise and science. So I want to be like a physical therapist, and yeah,
That is amazing. I mean, all I got to tell you right now is there's a shortage of physical therapists as well as athletic trainers.
yeah,
So I think, you being in that field would be perfect. Plus, you being an athlete, you can relate to, rendering care to your athletes or your
yeah,
patients, because they may be saying, it may be even, who knows, might be even my son when he's in high school, and you may be already in practice, and then you're looking at him and he's like, well, this hurts. And you'll be like, no, you're a baby. It doesn't hurt. Like it does hurt. It stings, but this is what you got to do to get yourself out of it. Well, how do you know? Well, besides me studying it, I experienced it. I was a former athlete myself, playing high school, college, and I know how to deal with it. Not
yeah,
from just studying, but actual going through similar situations. So I think
yeah.
that'd be a great career path for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So the last part of my segment is, what advice can you offer the next generation of players coming up, especially the indigenous players, Native American players?
I'd say like most of all, just have fun with it. Don't like overthink it too much. I feel like every player is a unique player, and that's what stands you out the most. So just play your game, have fun with it, and choose to take a risk for it. That's what I did, choosing the prep route, and I honestly do not regret it at all. It gives you so much opportunities. They work you to like your blood, sweat, you throw up. It just it's worth it in the end because you'll have like so much opportunities that you'll have. And I'd say for like younger to the next year, um, just have fun with it, take care of your bodies, especially that. um, but yeah, I think that's it.
Well, Misha, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, especially, today is your dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Coach Delmar. Been a friend of mine for the last few years, been very supportive of what I do. Um, and again, thank you. Have a great rest of your weekend.
You too.
All right, guys. Well, that wraps up episode number 22 with Arizona Compass Preps Misha Fusion. Check her out as the Lady Dragons finish out, their season, which will conclude probably right here in March, since they play an extended season. And, if you're not already, please like, subscribe, youtube.com/ at GC3 Hoops. We got live podcasts, we got live broadcasts. So there's a lot of women's basketball content for everyone. And the best part of it, it's free on YouTube. So have a nice weekend and thank you for joining me. Peace.